Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to, what are we back to? Borderlands. So let's look at my guns. It's been long enough now for me to have to look around and think about where I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. We are trying to meet Crazy Earl. That's the only quest we have right now, and that is a main story quest. So down this way, I suppose we should go. And now that I have the ability finally to phase walk and heal, I can actually use my ability and see that even with a small, only one level of that ability, it went from about 180 to 280 health. And that's only going to get higher and higher as we as my internal health increases. And sure, right now I'm getting hit by my shield which is lowering my shield ability, but not enough. And see, so now I've just walked right through that whole thing and the shield doesn't matter. And I believe Crazy Earl would be going this way. Let's go ahead and take an opportunity to kill these racks. I doubt I'll get any other enemies close enough here. Well, I guess I'm wrong about that. Was there an item to pick up over there? No. Okay. And see, I'm now at 361. Still getting harassed by racks. These racks, when they lock in on you, man, they don't want to stop. So we're running back into this area. And let's see, let's look at my equipment just to see how many things I have right now. Not an empty collection of items, but not full either. I have 14 more slots and see 1% regeneration. Next one would be 3%. Next one on top of that would be probably closer to 5%. I wouldn't be surprised if by level 5 you're approaching 10% of your health being regenerated just in that. And let's see, when I transfer to this new area, will my health fully heal? No, it won't. So that is something slightly interesting to realize. And we've got a new fast travel location. And let's just go in here quickly. Oddly, we kind of are full as far as money. I'm very surprised about that, but I still kind of feel like once we really get down to it, we're gonna find out that all my money goes away again. So I have this revolver that does 91 times 3.7, 6 bullets, and 2 chances of this. This is 90, this is 91. So caustic revolver is going away. We have 1 rocket launcher. This SMG is 25 times 8.3. This is 51 times 13. So this is going away. I don't have the repeaters on right now. This one's 47 times. This one 60 times 63 times 2. So get rid of this needler. Scattergun 50 times 13 versus this. Let's get rid of this one. 33 times 9 times 1.3. 33 times 11 with 6 bullets. 33 times 9, 1.3, 56% accuracy. The scattergun actually has probably too low of an accuracy, so I'll get rid of that. And then we have 63 times 2 on this 1 times 4.3. Well, this is... Well, I think we've got everything sold. Then let's come over here and just look and see if there might be some kind of class mod I would want to get. I don't really think that we will run into any of that. Nope. And our quest right now is to... Let's see, we don't want to use this. Although, at a certain point, you know, increasing the rocket launcher proficiency wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let's just have a little bit of fun with this. The two guns I have that are lowest are shotgun and rocket launcher, so let's go to shotgun. Do I have a shotgun equipped? No. So we're just gonna play a little bit of shotgun. Honestly, not really a matter to concern yourself with, because you're gonna find out that you find the gun style you like to play with, and that'll be the main couple of guns that you want to play with. We can see here we've got some skags, and at that level of damage I can take out these skags in these big old trash piles of an area, which is what they're going for. I noticed some pop in here as this appeared. I don't know if these are pre-laid out areas or if... Notice the spitter skag is not taking anywhere as much damage because he has a caustic ability, and so a high caustic ability is going to also be a high resistance to caustic things. And so we're supposed to clear out this area, and there's these convenient explosive canisters, which is not something we'd seen. It's kind of strange that they didn't just put something like that in here, because that's what we've been shooting this whole time. But instead they do this. The path is cleared. And now we are to meet up with this guy. And see, up until this point, if you'd asked me directly, I would have thought this was a quest to go find somebody and kill someone, because that's usually what meet means when you meet somebody. But actually, I think I'm just gonna talk to this guy. And see, you actually see his face, and that's a rarity.
What you want?
So we have a couple requests.
Is this thing turned on? Look it, I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey squat till you get rid of all them pests.
So we have a quest that wants us to go that way, and a quest that wants us to go that way. So we need to kill 25 bandits and spider ants and place a sea charge in a couple of places. See, this definitely looks like something that would have been a chest, but it's not. You can kind of see by this map that it's a pretty small area. We'll get probably 2 more quests around this area, and that's, I would suspect, all there's going to be. Let's see, still trying to figure out the system. I would much prefer just a freeze time like BioShock ability to select a weapon. Like, the problem with Borderlands 1, and I don't know if it really even gets fixed in Borderlands 2 or even Borderlands the pre-sequel, is just constantly having to remember what weapon it is that is equipped on each D-pad option, and so we have this Spider Ant King who goes down pretty easily. That's kind of surprising. I feel like I probably will do some scavenging and jumping around here for a scavenger quest at some point in the future. Here it looks like a underground cable sign that very possibly is pre-made, because it's not really in the Borderlands mentality to have underground cabling when we've seen all the cabling elsewhere is above ground, and or it's future technology that doesn't seem like it requires much cables at all. So that is an interesting question to ask, is could they have bought like pre-rendered assets, then applied a specific filter to it and make it look like the rest of Borderlands? And I think the answer is yes, because that's what this entire game really is this all was going to look completely different, and it got a filter put over it. Well, I don't know how completely different, though. That is the question. It's like, if I could put a mod on this game and take away the heavy blackline ink stuff and render this as realistically as possible, how much different would the artwork really look like? And what that eventually centers around the idea of is, if they hadn't gone with this art style, would this have just been a bad looking game? Would it have been slightly less textured than it probably should have been? Interesting, I can walk on this canvas roof, but not others in the game. There's a lot of barrels around here, which makes it rather dangerous for, well, for both all parties involved. Now, when shooting a shotgun, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more loosey-goosey with the shots. Locking in for headshots isn't really gonna do as much as you would like. Let's get this. Sounds like there might be some creatures down there. I guess we're gonna find out. So it's a weird living situation. He looks a little short, that guy. These guys are just living in trash with a monster making noise all around. The right move would, of course, be to come over here and trigger the save point. I picked up a light healing kit, which is not something I want to keep. And just weird sounds all over the place. But they don't seem like they can reach me. And we're looking for a place to place the C4. There's nothing up that pipe. Yeah, I really don't feel like this game is going to have that much hidden, if anything. So they want me to get over there and place the C4. And you kind of feel like spider ants. Like there's a couple of skag spitters. And see, there's a issue of creatures coming up and giving you hassle. This is a moderately differently designed area. It's slightly larger than... I guess I have to get away from using the shotgun right now. Too many spitter skags are gonna show up. Seems like there's one stuck on the wall here. Yeah, slightly wider and open air, but sort of a cave too. I can imagine that they were designing a level like this originally, and they got feedback. It's like, no more running around in caves. We don't want caves in general, so they took most of the caves and just turned them into open air caverns, valleys, whatever you would call them. I don't know what the exact proper term would be. I guess valley is the right one. And it seems like they're doing a lot of effort here to make sure I get... Let's see, I think somewhere around there is probably where they want us to place the C4. But this really is just like the mine. I blew up all 3 types of elemental effects there. There's a burning psycho. So that's a prime example of the heal ability, using it when needed. And because I had that heal potion, I could heal up some more. And here we've got another little thing to search, which is some revolver bullets and a $2,000 thing. Do I have something less than 2,000? 186 on the sniper. Let me see what sniper I have right now. You know what, I'll just drop this and pick up this. And that way we don't have to... Who else is hitting me? So the thing is, you don't want to do a melee attack right now, because that seems, at the very least, we got the C4 charge. Where are these people? I'm hearing all kinds of sound effects and not seeing them. I'm starting to believe the game might even be a little glitched. Because I'm getting hit by bullets. There's one. I wouldn't call it exactly glitch as much as just pathfinding errors. But I mean, that was really, really bad there. 3 different AIs could not find me. Could not figure out where I was. Could not follow it. This one's worth 765. This one's worth... Let's see. When we're on the sniper, this is 202, 104. Let's see. 186, 102. That's not that good, so we'll get rid of that. And pick up this. And then this one is 768, but unless there's some weapon here that I have that's just awful. A surplus revolver, for instance. Let's see. I think we'll get rid of that. Like 2 high velocity abilities. What's the cheapest thing we can get? We'll just drop this. And see, now the map wants me to place a sea charge this direction, which I can't go back that direction, so that tells me it wants me to come over here and fight probably some spider ants or some any skags or something that are going to decide to show up. Like, we see this particle effect happening with somebody who has either a special weapon or I don't know what. Like, no clue even what he would have. I wouldn't be surprised if people told me that using caustic weapons caused them to not drop items as much. Alright, so we've got something here for 3,000. So again, we go back into this. This rifle is 33 times 9. This one is 40 times 10. But that's not even the same weapon. This is 91 times 10. This is 40 times 10. So, well, that's not even one we should think about. Cheap repeater. Surplus revolver versus the Mad Jack, which is what we were using. And this shotgun is 33 times 9, while this one is 30 times 9. And not caustic. So there's 3 weapons dropped to pick up the next 3 weapons that may very well get dropped again. As I'm getting more bullets. And this is 1,000. Do I have something less than 1,000? And I just dropped that and picked that one up. And where on the map are we supposed to be going? I think we're working our way into the central part here, which is, this is different, certainly, that they've decided to make a higher tier as secondary level. Seems like this is a jumping off point where I could jump into that mess and go back, but the only way to get up higher is through this path. But I'm definitely noticing I'm not having any difficulty anymore, so I don't know if the game adjusted because I was dying really earlier in the game, like several hours ago, and just lowered its abilities completely and has never then even considered raising its abilities, or what? Like, here we go. Let's get some bazooka proficiency going on in here. Like, even using the bazooka, this thing is not really killing people fast enough. And see, now I'm starting to understand the midget characters a little bit. If you were gonna play something like this a lot, all those shorter characters would, when they have a higher advantage, are gonna turn out to be more difficult. Gotta hurry with this. Refill. Barely got that. So we have 1777. What do we have that's low? 1200. 900 for the brutal justice. Let's see, 121 times 5 versus 91 times 3. Ooh, is the brutal justice better? 121 times 5 and 91 times 3. How many bullets does the brutal justice have? I guess the mine jack is going away. Terrible shotgun is 33 times 9. Let's see. 29. We'll get rid of that. 90 times 10. 50 times that. We'll get rid of that one. 11 times 37. 10 times 37. This shotgun by itself is better, but I'm going to drop it anyways. And drop that one. Just have so much stuff to pick up. And so we can improve our launcher proficiency a little bit there, but almost for no good reason. And see, we want to just blow up that thing. And I don't know the real reason why I want to blow up that thing, because that's all in the text and nobody read the text. And that really is my opinion, is that a significant portion of players did not read the text in any of their playthroughs of this game. I would not be surprised at all if it was less than 30%. Alright. So I'm gonna get back behind this. You have some actual physical damage done, and the area changes, which is good. So then we can open these chests up. We have like a completely better weapon. So we need 4. Well, one of these is not worth it. We need 3 slots there. And
Let's see what we've got.
4 class mods. Wow. So I need to just right now look at every single thing. So the easiest thing here is to start with those repeaters. 63 times 4.3, 52 times 2. Let's start with some of these lower things actually. These are 2,000, 1,000, 1,000. We can drop that, drop that. The 1,800. Drop that, drop that. And let's just get all of these class mods. And start with... We need 4 more things. Surplus rifle, 40 times 10. 91 times 10, we can get rid of that. 72 times 5, 91 times 10, we'll get rid of that. 35 times 8, 37, get rid of that one. Let's see, 40 times 10, 91 times 10, get rid of that. Now, the weirdness here is this bloody equalizer needs to be equipped. For real. And then the Mind Jack 91 times 3.6 versus this 264. The problem I see with the bloody equalizer though is that it's actually only 2 shots, which means a lot of reloading right when you don't need it to be reloading. See, this is 52 times 2. This is 63 times 2 times 4.7. So let's drop this one. And then we're going to look for the most expensive one we have that we've dropped. Almost stupidly, because we're going to end up just picking it up, picking something else up on the way back. We don't need any bullets or anything, which is just goes to show that this is just really easy. And both quests now just want us to go back to Earl's Scrapyard, and I kind of feel like what's going to end up happening is we're going to work our way to that Earl's Scrapyard. Maybe he'll give us 2 more quests when we get there. And maybe he'll have us run around. Maybe he won't. It's pretty quiet right now. Like, too quiet. Just dangerously approaching boring gameplay for a game that is totally built around the concept of constant running and gunning. Seems like the guys may have just now decided to get a little bit more difficult. But now I can just run through this with my phase walk. And you may have noticed that I set off some explosions in the process there. The spider ants have gotten better at about turning their hindquarters towards me. When I attack them, so that's nice to know. Still need to level up though. I would have a hard time justifying it. I'm thinking about it, but I'm having a hard time justifying the idea of putting points into something else besides
What you want?
healing for now. And so now collect the bottles of booze from the bandits and at Treacherous Landing
And good riddance.
is the next quest. So where are we right now? No, they want me to go somewhere else. So we'll just run this direction. Elder Skag turning out to be a little bit tougher now, which is surprising considering it's like they're level 22. My shotgun doesn't feel like it's as strong as it should be right now. And we can come here and sell everything. Good. And 58 explosive contact. Alright. Sell this and this compared to this, which is 63. We'll go right now. I want to compare the defender class against what I have. 33% shield capacity, 3 resilience, 2 diva, and 2 inner glow. I'm not sure if any of those really are working right now. Ignite damage alone, no good. SMG and 1 girl power, no good. SMG, 3 quicksilver skills and 2 high velocity skills is interesting at least. No. And this is a soldier one, so we can sell that one immediately. And we've got this bloody equalizer revolver, which I don't know if I really want to keep. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this one for a pretty penny. This is 47 times 4.8 versus this one, which is way more. And this is no way to do this. This revolver has 6 shots at 115, and it's not, it's 1/3 as fast as the Mind Jack, so we'll get rid of that one. This one is 37 times 5. That's much better, so we'll sell that. Let's see, desert shotgun might stay in the mix. 144 times 0.9 versus a sniper. Nope. So we'll sell that one. 112 at 1.5. Nope. We'll get rid of that. Let's see. This is 36 times 9.4, 50 times 13. Get rid of that. Some of these games are sticking around a lot longer. This does more damage with less accuracy. Like you're getting nearly 14% reduction in accuracy for about almost 14 points in damage and less bullets. So even though this is a better gun, I'm still gonna get rid of it. This one's 43 times 8.3. This is 50 times 13, so we get rid of that. Let's see, 50 times 5.7, 50 times 10. Get rid of that. Guns are getting very varied too. 91 times 10 on this gun. Which that certainly gets rid of that weapon. We have a scattergun at 39 times 11.6 versus what we had. Yeah. So the scattergun is nowhere as good. 40 times 10. 91 times 10. Get rid of that. 33 times 8.3. 51 times this. Okay. So where are we left? Let's see. We just need to realize and determine which weapon we want to equip right now. We've had the mine jack. We have a stinger. I really need to test out the stinger, I guess. And then this desert shotgun is 9 times 22 at 1. 33 times 9 at 1.3. So I need to sell the desert shotgun. 2. There we go.
Scary needles.
See, plague bearer class. I kind of only want the defender class.
Don't settle for anything less than the best.
And that's a lot of work. And since we don't really know where we're supposed to go because this is in the Treacher's Landing, a new area we haven't even gone, it's easier just to go to New Haven. Let's go turn in the 2 quests we did and see if that unlocks any more quests before we do anything else. And this shouldn't cost us anything. So if it does, I would be upset about that.
Hey man, hey, you need something? Hey, I'll catch you later.
New shops at the inventory.
I hope you're avoiding the negative element around here.
There's another gun.
I hope whatever is in the vault can be traded for supplies.
Everybody wants a piece of the vault.
Did you hear? We lost Jess to the
Don't be
wilderness.
shy. Come right in.
So a couple of experience. And each one of these has a decent chance of having something better for you. Yeah, and I don't think I would want an S&S gun, which are the logos, by the way, on the lower right with the claptrap unit. You have Waldorf, Dahl, S&S, Jacobs. Interestingly enough, I guess some of these companies come into play in the future and some of them don't. And see, this guy is always trying to get this one to work. Let's compare this to what we have equipped. 33% less resilience, but one more inner glow. It's almost the exact same thing. And I'm waiting to see if somebody would say that you have another quest to do or something, but doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So before we transfer here, though, we should look at the map and just make sure it's pointing us to the right direction. Yes, it is. So we want to go to the outer yard, because that'll put us in a nice central location at the bottom of the map. And I imagine that's where we need to be. This branch of a branch of a branch is kind of interesting. Alright, yep, that's exactly where they wanted us to go. We're gonna try this SMG.
Funny thing about selling. Everyone needs to buy, but no one wants to be sold. Not everyone has the knack for selling, you know. Take you, for instance. You always accept the price as is. You don't even try to negotiate. If you find that vault, you're going to need a partner who knows how to sell. A partner like me.
And I imagine that audio there was programmed to trigger as soon as we were in this area on this quest. And see, oddly, even though this character does talk, and this is basically what Pandora was supposed to be, it was supposed to be a new homeland for people, and it turned into a nightmare, Wild West. Not even aiming there. See, and I am pretty sure we've already done all of that. So am I going the right direction? Yeah, we've already dealt with that. But yeah, you mostly are just a silent protagonist here, even though your character does sometimes make some sounds. There's no real conversation that happens in the first game at all, and that definitely gets fixed in the sequel. Like, you feel like you're an actual character in the sequel. Here, I could be playing as any of the 4 characters that you are allowed to pick, and the story wouldn't change one bit, nor would any of the characters react. And that has a slightly bad side effect, although not terrible side effect, of causing your character to seem like they're just a ruthless killer who's enjoying all of this. Although I think that's pretty much the case, since I am maniacally laughing as I'm killing creatures as they're attacking me. This is another one of these areas that would have been better off if I'd just driven a vehicle through it. I like this SMG, still doesn't do as much damage as I would like. I think that's going to be a pretty consistent thing with the SMGs though.
What are you looking at?
See, that just is too much shooting. This SMG full auto if I want it to be, and because it's slightly weaker, that's really how I should be shooting it, is just holding down the trigger instead of pumping the trigger like I have been. And see, we're going on this like pier into a different area, which is interesting because we haven't really had any real reaction or interaction with a possible watery area. If anything, Pandora seemed like it was like Tatooine, a completely desert planet. But nope, there's at least this lake of dirty water going on. If this was Resident Evil 4, I'd expect a big boss creature fight. But see, what's funny too is it's just a bridge, yet it's blocked through this loading screen. And see, I imagine if they were just gonna do a remaster, you could totally get around all that loading. It's almost completely gone as is, just because I'm playing on an SSD and much faster computer. This feels like a slightly more difficult area. Maybe. 79 times 7 versus this. I'll get rid of this. 91 times 10 though. I think I want this one that does 91 times 10. Less bullets for more damage. It doesn't have an extended clip, I know that. 51 times 10 will sell. 40 times 10. See how many surplus rifles they're selling me? It's strange. Like, they want me specifically to have surplus rifles. And what was the special thing here? Nope. Do a little sniper. This is definitely one of these Logan Alley sections where we're gonna collect bottles of booze, and they are little bottles of booze. And am I gonna pick up any, or is this all just gonna center around? That guy is not dying fast enough for my liking. And see, it said that's it, he's dead. Like, no, that was a lot of bullets. Like, that was not an easy kill. Not for a second. Yeah, but I can't really be bothered to stay like this. I think it's easier just to do this. Let's see, hopefully nobody gets behind me. And as long as nobody gets behind me, then I won't get too lost in which way to point my gun. I'm just picking up all kinds of stuff while also collecting alcohol. I imagine there's no great trick here. Just maybe not get next to the explosive things, which we're having a growing amount of explosive things up here, certainly. Only have 7 of 24 booze, which tells me that, let's see, if we look at the map, yeah, it's a tiny little slightly rounded one-way path, which is again what we just had. So we're getting a little repetitious. There's definitely some repetition that I'm noticing I wouldn't notice normally in a game if I wasn't being critical of it. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's something that is slightly obvious. I believe there's something we're supposed to do. Like we see right here. What I like about this SMG is it's fast and has a decent reload shot. Say, I half think I should just... Let's see. And you can see that if you go too far out that direction, the game will just kill you and respawn you. And see, this is something we're supposed to do, I think, later. It's glowing green right now, but... Let's see, it would kind of be lame if we ended up getting a quest to come back this way. Like, I'd be a little disappointed. Particularly if it's just to run through this thing a second time just to stretch the game out. It's like I hear people talking. And if this just had a little bit more stability, it approaches the perfect weapon. Let's see. I'm just really looking for trouble right now. And every enemy you kill turns out to be holding some alcohol. Although they've never held alcohol before. I suppose I have to applaud the game for not making this a higher rated game by having alcohol use, because that is one of the things that will get your ratings increased in video games. And it would have been a wholly unnecessary thing to add. See, it seems like from this point you can possibly thought maybe jump over that, but nope. So you're almost just searching the entire land to find enemies. And I'm opening all these chests to get bullets that I barely even need bullets, because I'm buying full collections of bullets every time I see a ammo place. And I kind of need to do that still until I get the quest done for purchasing like bullets and other items from the shops. Let's see, somebody's shooting from some direction. Boy, I was not hitting that for most of that the time there. The guy's right there. There could be a slight danger if I shot somebody and they dropped an item and I couldn't pick it up, and then the game decided to stop dropping items. I don't think that's how it's going to work though. I think if anything it will continuously drop items until I have 24 of them, and then it will decide to just make all the items that are still on the ground not collectible. And that would be like the cave crystals, which is all this really is we're doing another cave. Again, open air cave instead of a actual cave. And we're collecting things. And that's the last one. So, like, we're in this weird position now because unless I find something that gives me another quest, I'm done here. And I should just run back to the main area. I have no desire to... I have no desire to jump in the water. Let's see. Will this guy? I may fall in the water here. Let's see. He did drop another bottle. So now we've got some extra ones. I'm already, however, so close to the end of the map, there's really no reason not to go the full duration and see what's going on. The other thought too is I could have killed myself and fast traveled from there. And see, there's that whole section over there that I'll want to come back on. And see, this is just a whole Hogan's Alley. So we'll just hit all of these people as we run. And see, I just feel like there might be a scavenger hunt or something over here. Some reason why I'd want to come over here. Maybe just to collect a couple of... Where are you? Slightly dangerous fight I'm in. Certainly could kill me if I didn't have my ability to heal. Or if that exploded. Like, an explosion still definitely has the ability to just completely ruin my day. So I got those weapons. And yeah, there's like nothing here. Really nothing at all. I don't even know where that guy is that's shooting at me. There very well might be an achievement here for collecting a lot more alcohol than you're supposed to. Actually, I think there might be an I'm on a boat joke, which was like a meme thing a long time ago, where you jump on a boat, but I don't even know where the boat would be. Like there has to be like one hanging specific one. And see, that may have been very well just an Xbox 360 achievement and not even on Steam. And if it is a joke achievement that can only be done here, well, I suppose as long as you've got a save file of a later game experience, you're fine. But if you wanted to go back and get that one achievement you missed, you might have to play 10 to 20 hours of gameplay again. And we are running out of space. And we have run out of time. So, right here, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.